We plugged in. Oh, we got. Test, test. We got audio. Okay.
This mic, this mic.
Oh, we got audio. He's got. But see if they've got audio. I know y'all can hear me, but can you hear Bill? Can y'all hear Phil?
This. Should be streamed out.
Test, 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 test.
Plug it in. Let's see if is your mic working, Phil?
Test, test, mic test.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can y'all, I can hear you, but
Can the crowd hear me?
audience Good. Hello, hello, hello. You're good. You can hear me.
Testing, testing, testing.
Can you hear them?
Can you hear it?
Producer
All
West
good, all
has
good.
fixed it.
Hello, hello. You go.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Show the crowd with the camera.
Can you hear me now?
Pan the crowd. Pan the crowd. We're getting started. Pan the crowd. This is us at the American Wall. Finally got it going, boys. Let's get it.
That's better than we expected, Bill.
That is a lot better. So, man, it only took a couple of minutes, but man, we got all night. We got all night.
Nick, our
So,
time is up, Nick.
a little bit. Keep adjusting the camera. It's close, yeah. Perfect. There you go. You're in. You're in. Perfect. Well, tonight's format, in case you don't know, we've got several heavy hitters, a lot of square trophies, and we're just going to rotate. So we're going to start off with, like I said, tonight's format, we've got a lot of heavy hitters, a lot of square trophy guys that are going to come up here, and they're all going to talk about stories from the Royal. So if you've got questions to ask, man, these guys that are coming on tonight, they've done it, they've won it, and they've got a closet full of the square trophies. We're going to start, first of all, we're going to start with Nick. Nick is with Simple A. He's the production company that produced Barbecue USA. Y'all like Barbecue USA? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So Nick's company was the production company that did that. Simple Alien, they do all kinds of TV, not just barbecue, but it's fair to say Nick fell in love with barbecue by filming the show. We've also got my boy Fred Robles, Rio Valley Meat.
Fuck Fred.
He was featured on the show, and of course my co-host, none other than LC Barbecue. Get up,
everybody?
Yeah. So, and we'll just get right into it. Oh, we forgot Wes, our producer Wes.
Let's give it up for Wes.
Producer in the house. And this is our first year doing it. We decided last Tuesday night, everybody said, do a show with the Royals. So, man, we just kind of patched this together. Thanks to Tony Tanache for helping with the audio. And, man, Wes for coming through with all this borrowed equipment. I just hope we don't damage it, bro.
Let's get it back on one piece, please.
But, yeah, we'll start off with Nick and just, we'll talk a little bit about the landscape of competition barbecue or barbecue in general as far as, man, TV networks and what they're looking for these days, Nick. And I'll turn the floor over to you a little bit. I know you've been dancing around lots of different things in barbecue, so we'll let you,
Yeah.
gotta talk.
So I think you said it right. I came into barbecue about 2.5, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we started producing Barbecue USA. We did 2 seasons for Food Network.
That's right. Yep.
And I fell in love with it. I think this is an amazing community.
Yeah.
I think it's an amazing group of people.
Yeah.
And you just see the family and all the same faces. Everyone keeps showing up. There's so much love in this community. And we enjoyed. We went to over 18 episodes, 20 episodes of TV. And I always felt like you were at most of them. Bill followed us around. But we had a great time doing it. And I think the shame is that there's not more barbecue on TV.
Yeah.
You got, I think we were talking earlier, like Netflix has the Barbecue Showdown. Food Network has Barbecue Brawl, which is really more like grilling brawl. It's not true barbecue.
That's right.
And it's hard to find,
everybody,
anybody
please,
who's
if you
really
don't mind,
capturing
keep it
what
down so we
happens
can
in the
listen.
competition. So I'm, what we're trying to crack is find out a way. A lot of craziness going here. This is live.
Yeah.
We're doing it live.
Live action.
I'm trying to figure.
Get on the microphone, Anella.
Hey, have y'all met Anella?
Listen here, motherfuckers. We're all working hard. There's a damn tornado. We're about to get dorkied up in here. Move your asses in. Move your asses back. Shut your asses up. Tonight I'm just Anella,
I
not
love it.
Anella with
I
Snake
love
River
it.
Farm.
I love it.
Thank you. No, but like for real, be quiet.
She should be a guest every time.
Thank you, Anella.
That's Snake River Farms. Anella.
Snake River Farms right there, baby.
But I guess the whole thing is, I think there should be more barbecue on TV, and we just got to figure out how to make that possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what we're trying to do. We got to get more Fred up there with his.
Let's
brisket.
go.
Look at that
Do
guy.
it.
That's right. That's
That
right.
hat was made for TV.
And I think there's such a thing as too much barbecue sexy sometimes. Might be too much for TV sometimes.
Too much sexiness?
Too much barbecue sexy. Yeah.
100%.
100%, yeah.
That's a thing. That'll get you shut down.
And there's a lot of barbecue sexy here tonight. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's the show, barbecue sexy.
Barbecue sexy. There you go.
See, and then you start getting to entertainment.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, that's the other thing with barbecue is like, especially with KCBS, it's such a routine process.
Yeah.
And how do you break out of that and just keep every episode interesting?
Yeah.
And how do you keep people coming back for more? And there's definitely a way to do it.
Right.
And I don't know if any shows really captured it.
Yeah.
Barbecue Pitmasters definitely was close.
Right.
Bringing that back maybe
Right.
is an option, but there's I don't know if that's the solution right now. I think it has to evolve a little bit.
Right.
Well, and I think you've been around not just competition barbecue, but I saw you last week at Al Vergonia's live fire event.
Oh, that's fun.
That was
I
a
mean,
blast.
talk about visual. What Al's doing is phenomenal.
Oh,
Like,
Al Vergonia for sure. That
I mean,
was unbelievable.
and the fact that he gets all those influencers there
Yes.
that aren't necessarily pitmasters, but
That's right.
they're all cooks. They're all into meat and barbecue.
That's right. Yep.
And they're cooking up all kinds of crazy stuff. They're getting the views. They're bringing the eyeballs on.
Yep.
And that's what you need. You need more of that entertainment.
Yes.
And I would say even more so. We were talking about Chuck Flavor Train.
Yes.
I
Chuck,
love that.
That's
guy.
right.
He was at
Oh,
Key
yeah.
West.
Yeah.
They're just constantly doing that
Right.
kind of stuff.
Well, and we've got one of the organizers of that event, Al's right hand, Mike Starr with Blazing Stars. He's going to come on later, but he was one of the organizers of the event.
Oh,
Mike
it was
Starr.
great.
Yeah, he's in.
Where you at, Mike? Where you at, Mike?
There he is right there.
There he is right there.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, and Fred's been on a couple of different episodes, and
Barbecue USA. Yeah. A couple. Yeah, but that whole live fire stuff, man. You saw hanging rattlesnakes and a big old steer on the cross and all.
They have rattlesnakes, iguana. They
All
had,
kinds of stuff,
I think
man.
There was a bear. There was a whole side of a cow.
I don't know how any of it tastes, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it looks cool.
I kind of shied away from the iguana. I didn't want to do iguana. I did some rattlesnakes.
You did
but it
the-
tastes like chicken.
So,
Man, I'll tell you what, it's much more TV friendly to see that with an open flame, people standing around. It's not anybody garden secret. So, man, you got a TV element to that could be captured, which I imagine is going to happen before it's over with.
Well, that was the biggest
Absolutely.
challenge shooting Barbecue USA. Was like everyone's in their trailers.
Yeah.
What Al's done with you just have the pop-up tents. People can kind of mill about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwing the People's Choice. I know some contests do the People's Choice, but people are in there eating it, making their book count. You got to get the audience engagement. I think you got to embrace all that stuff and come up with a format that actually works. Unfortunately for Fred, the brisket, you can't wait around there that long to watch something cook. You got to think of what the format is to do that. But
absolutely.
I think there is something here that there's great stories. All you guys have great stories. There's so much, camaraderie. There's the competitions here. It's just a matter of crafting it and adding in a few other elements to really make it pop.
That's it. Yep.
But we're still trying.
Man, we're gonna die trying. We're gonna die trying, and
Man, thank you, Nick.
yeah.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy, look at his face. This guy needs to be famous.
He's made for TV. He's made for TV outside of barbecue.
There you go.
Get the camera on him outside of barbecue.
Man, it's definitely not on the local networks.
Right.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Well, and I also want to thank guys. Any donations tonight? You guys in the live audience or you guys online? Any donations tonight are going to go to OBR. So all the super shots, all the chats, all the money that we bring in, like we normally do on the shows, all that money is going to go to help the families in Florida. So, and
Yes, sir.
we've got some Operation Barbecue relief guys coming on later on the show. But man, Nick, I want to thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man.
Fred, we'll probably bring you back on here in a bit, but we got to start with the goat. We got to bring the goat in.
Darren on here.
We got to bring the goat in.
Let's
Where's
start
the
with
goat?
somebody who
Let's go.
doesn't need
All
an
right, guys.
introduction.
So, no, thank
Thank
you
you,
guys.
Nick.
No,
Thank you,
perfect.
Fred.
Yeah.
See you guys in a little while.
Uh-oh, Ferg, you better get on the banner strike.
Uh-oh. Man, the wind's starting to blow, folks. We
Where's our
bring the
sound guy?
storm to the party.
So our next guest coming live to the show is we've got Darren Worth to go. Uh-oh, we got some super shots coming in, boys.
Look at this guy.
Look at this guy.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
How about
as soon as you come on, the money starts rolling in, bro.
a big round for the goat? There, Mark. Everybody, how about a big round, huh?
We get money?
Yeah, we get money.
We get money?
Where's Jeff? Get in there, Jeff. Luke?
Oh, man.
Here comes Jeff.
Hey, look, we don't have insurance or anything like that, so don't come at us with a claim or anything, you know.
Watch the
You know how we roll.
Watch the ratings go to hell now.
You didn't bring me a bourbon?
So
He has notes.
there we go. So I'm going to do a quick introduction, then I'm going to give my microphone to Luke Darnell, Old Virginia Spoke. He's going to come in and co-host. Yes.
Smart. No.
But in order for me to start this show, I had to get permission from these two guys because he coined the word Shiggin, and he's the OG Shiggin and Grin. So both of these guys gave me their blessing, and they were on our pilot episode. I watch your podcast, and I watch you tear him up on your podcast. You probably don't know it, but he tells me about it too. But we can get into that later. But thank you guys, man. I love you guys. You guys are great. And I'm going to let Luke get in here with you guys to tell some stories. We're doing this. And Darren, you can introduce, or Phil, you can introduce Luke.
I got it. Thank you, Bill.
Who's Luke?
As we join my co-host, Old Virginia Smoke, Mr. Luke Darnell. Big round of applause.
Hey, and his hot wife is here tonight.
My hot wife is here on a Wednesday.
Kim is here tonight in the house.
Yes. I want to start with a story about Phil Breeden.
I love these stories. When people tell stories about me, I listen like everybody else because I don't remember them.
There is only one person I've seen get away with an alcohol-related celebration at the Jack. When he won brisket this year, he had a Yeti filled with beer, and he spiked it like he had just won the Super Bowl. Beer goes everywhere, and I'm like, I got in trouble for nothing. This guy just spiked a beer, and nobody cared.
He's wrong, everybody. Look, there's 170,000 people watching right now. Luke, I don't appreciate you calling me out for me dropping my cup at a high rate of speed.
Well, let's, this is all about square trophies. So, do you even know how many square trophies you have, Darren?
No, sorry.
I do because I lost count.
I can let me call back to the restaurant and I can phone a friend, but I got a lot of them.
You know how many square trophies I've carried of his because he couldn't carry them all?
I know Tuffy Stone has covered. He carried two of them up those stairs at Kansas Speedway twice.
Can you give us a range, Darren, between this many and this many?
I know that I've won each category at the American Royal twice. I've won the American Royal 3 times. I've won second place at the American Royal twice. And I've been in the top 5, I think 5 or 6 different times.
So 13, 14 square trophies.
13 or 14 different times.
Big round of applause for that. That's what the pinnacle of American Royal cooking and barbecue is, to my knowledge.
Hey, when he says I, he means Sherry.
I mean Sherry. I do mean Sherry. Yeah, I mean one time, besides the stripper, one of the
we will get to that.
one of the memories from the American Royal, 2 memories. The first time we ever came to the American Royal in 2003, I bought a brand new Traeger 070. I was going to cook ribs on it. I fired it up for the first time Saturday morning, or the Sunday morning of the Open. I wasn't qualified for the Invitational. Rod Gray had brought some premium Standard Farms ribs. That's what the good ribs were back then. I fired it up. That day we got a perfect 180 in ribs. Got 3rd place overall. Our first 180, I was addicted. In 2006, I still didn't know crap about barbecue. I had never won our first grand champion. I got reserve grand champion at the American Royal Invitational to Mike Davis. We lost by 4/10,000th of a point.
Wow.
That would have been our
That's crazy,
fourth
dude.
American Royal.
That is
Win.
crazy.
Wow. Wow. So 13, 14 square trophies, and it might be more.
Yeah, let's move on from Darren.
But what's your favorite moment? Was the RGC that just not expecting
Birthday.
anything like that? Or what was your favorite moment?
Yeah.
Your birthday.
What? No, it wasn't my birthday. I would say the first one was probably in 2013.
Hey, save some stories for some that hadn't done as well as you.
Right. In 2013, when we run the Royal for the first time, we were at Kemper Arena, and it was special to get your feet dirty
Dirty feet.
because when we were in the stadium, it was all about getting your feet dirty. So when we walked out of the stadium and we walked down onto the rodeo floor, we took off our flip-flops and we rubbed our feet in the dirt. And you know you got your feet dirty, and that was something special. So you got your feet dirty at the American Royal. That was probably the most special moment we ever had.
And that's my first American Royal. First one I ever cooked.
What year? What year?
2013.
13. That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's my claim to fame. I won it before Darren did.
he did. He did. He got lucky.
Everybody that's here, though, they're frozen. But hey,
We're live. We're back.
Oh, we're back
live.
live. The funny thing is we never freeze on Cue the Mic, the #1 podcast in barbecue,
Wow.
right?
The #1 podcast in barbecue?
Yeah, I mean, we've only ever had one guest, ever.
hey, I heard Luke Darnell has a podcast.
I also have a
He
podcast.
also
Yes.
has a podcast.
It doesn't bring a party to the American Royal like this one. I mean, when it's being produced by Fred Robles, what do you want?
What do you expect out of Fred?
Man, you guys are crushing it.
I don't know where Wes is right now, but he's probably killing a kitten.
West is working the crowd right now. All right, we're back. Got our feed
I
together.
tell you what, Wes, you talk about a guy. When we got lost trying to figure out tonight, where to pull in and get our information packet, Wes got us more lost, right? He told us exactly where to go, and nobody was still there.
Told you to shove it up your ass. So Wes does.
Hey, you know what? He's an amazing guy. He has the cleanest trailer in barbecue.
He does, but the only reason anybody likes Wes is because his wife is so lovely.
Yeah,
What an ass.
I did poop in Wes's trailer.
Oh shit, your mic don't work, huh, Wes? It's on purpose. It's on purpose. They don't put batteries in it. It's a prop.
Yeah.
Anybody need a shot of Hendrix?
We went heavy.
LC Hendrix.
I would like to thank my wine sponsor tonight, The Shed. Thank you, Brooke, for the glass of wine.
Did you finish the story?
Where did you find that middle light?
In the back of my truck. Yeah. Hey, got it.
Check. Are we good?
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
My favorite Royal story.
That's my fill-in kid.
Phil, we'll get to you, Phil, about how many square trophies you have.
Okay.
Oh, my, hold on. We're just
Drinking
getting on
wine now.
camera.
Can we get
I'm
the
getting
alcohol IVs going?
I'm getting a glass of red wine from the lovely Brooke from The Shed. This is fantastic. That's perfect. That's perfect. Thank you, sir.
Hold on. I'll take a little snort of
Now,
that.
Phil, I don't know the answer to the trivia question of how many squares trophies you have. I only have one. And it is by far my favorite moment in American Royal since I've been here. I was sitting next to him. They called our name, and he jerked me out of my chair like I weighed nothing. And I cried the whole way and danced the whole way. And Jeff looked at me when I came back, and he goes, "Welcome."
That's awesome.
And that was dope.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
I'll never forget that moment.
And that was recent. That was what, a year or two ago? When was that?
That was in 2016.
Oh, it's been that.
Yeah.
That's when we were going to start the team. 3 world champions and Luke.
That's fair.
It was 3 world champions and Luke. And then Luke damn won chicken that year, so we couldn't do it.
That's really cool, man.
We
Really
won again in 2016.
really great stories. Man, I'm not part of the Square Trophy Club. I hope to be one day.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You're not?
I'm not. No,
Oh, Mr. World Champion, right? He's sitting next to mine. Mr. World Champion, the Jack.
That's the Briscoe World Champion right there, right now.
World Champion.
Depends. Are we counting that or not? So Phil. I think you're a category world champion.
man, I'm a 2-time world champion. I'm a 2-time category champion. So 4 times.
Right.
I don't have any Square trophies at the wall.
So I think people need to count it that way.
Say again?
I think people need to count overall world champions and category world champions.
Man, I agree. That's the way I look at it. But, man, I don't care what anybody does.
So you win the Jack or the Royal or Houston, you're an overall world champion.
Yeah.
If you win chicken at the Royal, then you're a category world champion.
I don't know, man.
I know.
Stacking up world champions any way we can.
No, let's
But I don't have a Square trophy yet. It's on my bucket list. I talk about it on a lot of podcasts. I get the question more than anything, hey, what's your favorite contest? And, man, it's a quick answer every time. It's the American Roll. It's the #1 on my hit list. So, man, I don't know. Maybe I can cook it another 30 years or so. But, man, I hope to win it one day and be like you guys, man. It's awesome. Really awesome stories, and that's the kind of shit that inspires me.
Hey, buddy, let me tell you something. When you win that first one, you know what takes over your life? Getting the next one.
Winning the next one. Yeah, I get
Yep, you'll get there, bud.
One contest at a time, baby. I'm glad we're here. Man, we're at the Roll.
It is breaking off outside right now. You can hear
it. Man, it's sunny and 75 in here, so.
Check.
It's beautiful. Okay. We're switching to it. Is it musical chairs, or do we have to switch?
Closing statement for me.
Now, here we go. Back to our rapid fire.
Check out
Thank you for joining us. Jeff, thank you for joining us. Good luck to you guys this weekend. Luke, I appreciate you co-hosting, brother. Good luck this weekend.
Good luck.
Here, let's mix it up. What we got going next? Here we go, folks.
Hell yeah, guys.
Love every one of you fuckers. Every one of you guys. Especially Luke's wife.
Get out of here.
Check, 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 check. Check.
Talk about the easiest group to follow ever. Those guys have pretty much never done anything ever. And then you got us.
What? Who's leading this?
I don't know.
What the hell is this?
I can't hear shit.
Chase, over there, please.
Who are we missing?
Come sit.
Oh, Smokey smoked this.
Chase, how many square trophies do you have?
Hey guys, can
That's
everybody
all
hear
I'm
me?
saying.
Let's tone it down just a bit so we can hear everything.
Never underestimate Richard Dale at the Royal.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bring the next
So,
pit masters to the table. I don't know if you've heard of them or not, but if you be really
Look at
we give away. Oh yeah. Oh, now you're pretty quiet.
we live.
No, but like for real. Because you see, they got swag, they got sponsors. But seriously, if you want briskets, the quieter you get, the more briskets I give away. Oh my gosh, have you guys heard about OBR? We got OBR, folks. You guys probably just saw what happened in Florida, North Carolina, all up along the East Coast. I'm pretty sure I saw a post that said they just served their 25th meal in meal.
can we go? Can we
Are
start?
you kidding?
Is it time to start now?
Okay, so you got Tim Shear. Give it up for Tim Shear. No, just kidding. What did I say? I said be quiet. I'm just kidding. Give it up for Tim. Give Pierce.
The mic apart.
Hey, everybody.
He's
Glad
one
to
and
be
a
here
half
tonight.
slaps.
Just,
Looking good.
Hoping to get a win for the team.
I don't know if you guys know Blaine.
There's no.
I've been practicing.
I'm gonna try to not the 183 categories and lose this thing again. We'll see.
Listen
what we
to
can
them
do,
talk.
though.
They got lots of important stuff to say.
All right. I can't
Very
hear
close.
shit.
No, I can't hear
Got
anything either. So Blaine and I wanted to start with maybe the greatest story from the American Royal at all time, and we're on. And this is live television. I don't know if you knew that, Tim. But Blaine and I don't know, a lot of you guys know me. I don't drink hardly ever, but
You don't think either.
2017, was that when it was?
Ish.
2017, 2018. Blaine and I decided to start drinking straight out of a Jack Fire bottle mixed with a little pineapple juice. And we were walking around. We made a track around the whole American Royal. And we finally decided we were going to walk up to the top of the finish line at the top of the track and roll down it. Not very smart, but we did.
It's really not smart if you go first.
Yeah,
and
Blaine
you let
went
Joe
first.
go second.
And I don't know what the rules are, but I steamrolled that motherfucker so hard down the hill. I just remember catching my hat as I flipped over his fleshy body.
I just heard you yell, "I'm on fire!"
It was a good time.
Ricky Bobby. Hey, who won the Royal that year?
I think you might have.
I did.
I haven't won the Royal.
We know.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Tim, have you won the Royal?
No, sir.
Yeah. Chase, have you won the Royal?
Not yet.
Do what?
Have you won the Royal?
No.
Chase, are you a world champion in facto based on your help of Blues Hog at the Memphis May World Championship?
I can't hear what you're saying.
He is? So, just to be clear, I'm the only world champion not at the table. Okay, perfect.
That's you.
That's
It
me.
ain't me.
Good times.
Yeah. Good times.
Tim, you forgot, you put the mic down.
Oh, I'm still here.
Yeah. Are you?
What?
Tell us what Blue Sox got going on this weekend.
So tomorrow night we're doing our typical Thursday night hoorah, including a costume party, trick or treating for the kids, weenies with Anella,
It's not the hot dog roast anymore. It's weenies with vanilla.
I like that.
Yeah.
So I heard a rumor
Change the
that
name of it.
whoever wins the costume party is going to win the American Royal. Is that
That'd be
true?
me, Joe.
That's you?
That'd be me.
Whoever wins the costume party is going to win the American Royal?
Probably a pretty good chance.
What's
I would
first
say.
prize of the costume party tomorrow, Nella? Nella's going to provide a steak. Who would have thought? Oh, my goodness.
A 3.5 pounder.
I had one of those this morning when I got up. Blaine and I actually just ate a bunch of Asian food. That's probably going to create a 3.5 pounder here in a little bit.
You ate a bunch of Asians.
Blaine, tell us what you ate for dinner tonight.
Really, that's what we're talking about tonight.
Nobody else is talking. Nobody else is talking. I'm filling the air here.
It's
Okay?
just
Great
Blaine,
fellow.
why don't you tell us how good you are at barbecue? And how was it the fries on the
cooked in 2
Joe,
years.
we don't have enough time.
That's true.
So look,
Blaine, when you flew
let's
in
talk
on
a
your
little bit
private
more.
jet,
Joe, let's talk a little bit more about Richard Dale and Chase.
let's do it. Chase.
Chase,
Tell us,
when's the last time you won chicken at the Royal?
Last week.
2021.
Not
that's
too
funny
long
because I
ago.
won it in 22.
Huh?
What?
You?
No big deal.
Hey, can you tell us the other 4 ingredients besides ketchup and smoke this smoke Kansas City style?
Brown sugar and salt.
Too soon?
Yeah, too soon.
Ask the boss. She knows. She's right there. She's right behind you.
Too soon.
So I can't give it up.
I know. Probably one of the most underrated sauces in barbecue, smoke this smoke Kansas City style. Probably.
If you don't know about
everybody's
smoke
favorite.
this, you're probably stupid or blind, or you've never won before.
What did Ricky Bobby say about that? If you don't know about smoke this, then
If you, it's right there. It's right there on the shelf with Tennessee Red.
hey Chase, I found a bottle of smoke this smoke Kansas City style on a shelf from about 4 years ago. I'm gonna use it on Sunday. You think it's okay?
Yeah, I'd use it. It's still good. Yeah.
That's good.
Do you know how tight he screws those lids on?
Not very tight.
Tightest lids in barbecue. I'm telling you right
It's
now.
not the lid you're worried
Look at his
about.
muscles.
Hey, that lid is effing tight.
That lid ain't
I
going
promise
nowhere.
you.
That's the only thing Mama lets him do. Your lid on, Chase.
It's tight.
Righty tighty.
Good time. Blaine, have you said anything?
No, I'm trying not to talk.
Okay.
Thanks, Blaine.
I'm very good at that.
If anybody could hear this, Blaine needs a shooter. He asked me to.
Anybody a shooter?
Anybody's got something to drink besides a beer?
Here's half a fireball.
Oh, we got half a fireball. What else can we get for Blaine?
Where's that from?
I drink one.
Oh, Luke Darnell's Halloween costume. What do you guys think of Big Bird?
That's comment of the night.
Hey.
I always wanted to know how is the Cookie
The
Monster in real life?
what?
The Cookie Monster.
Shrek? He's great, man. I just want to let everybody know that me and Luke Darnell do have a new single coming out. Luke is singing and I'm rhyming. It's going to be quite the hit. We got a new single coming out.
New single.
Me and Luke do.
I've actually heard it.
What's it called?
Luke and I might have spent some magical time together in a cold plunge and a hot tub last night.
I fixed it. Don't worry.
Oh,
Clothing was optional.
yeah.
We were tubbing.
I'm going to spit while Luke is
I chose no clothes. Luke chose to wimp out and wear a mankini. He was wearing the same color bottom as he is wearing a top right now. It was yellow banana.
He was
hammock.
wearing a mankini.
Yeah,
Bear
he was.
skin.
Yeah.
All right. Now's the time where we take questions from the audience that we lost hours.
Yes.
All right. Questions from the audience. Oh, there's a question right now. Is David gone better in golf than I am?
Yes,
Absolutely. Who asked that question? I don't know where that came from. The answer is probably yes, but we're going to find out tomorrow.
$2,500 on the line.
There's an ongoing pot. David, we'll just split whatever the purse is. Let's get it as high as we can go. Yeah, we'll go 50-50.
You're a good
Hey, do
man.
we have any questions from the audience? Anybody?
How many times has Brad won the Royal?
0.
Let's ask Brad.
Can somebody get Brad on speakerphone, please? Bet he doesn't answer.
I bet he's got his phone out, waiting for the check.
That'd be 0 times.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chase.
We
Chase.
had to phone a friend. We brought Reagan in.
Chase.
Aaron's gonna
What
try to
is
ask
the best sauce to use on chicken and ribs?
Awesome sauce.
You have 2 sauces?
2.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I never knew.
It's unbelievable. We have 2.
I never knew.
We got another question here, guys. We got another question from the audience.
Are we
Brad
telling
doesn't
stories or what are we doing here?
I have a question.
All right.
This is an ultimate truthful question. Okay. Here. Oh, thank you for quieting.
Yeah.
Wow. Everybody got silent for Brooke with the shit. Thank you very much. Here's the question. And, Brad and I, a lot of times we show up back home and everybody says, oh, guys, y'all win so much. And we always say, well, we lose a lot too, but we only tell you when we win. Here's my question to you, which you are all mentors to us and we're all dear, dear friends. But my question is, tell us those times in a competition when you feel in the weeds, you feel under the weather, you feel like you just can't accomplish it. Your smoker isn't driving the way it should. The smoke isn't clean like it should be, all right? Those are the kind of things we want to hear. Your backyard barbecues want to hear, right? Barbecuers want to hear.
Chase, I think this one's
All
for
right,
you.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's tell them the dirty. Let's tell them.
I had to. Sorry.
The times
was
that
too
it
easy.
hurts.
Yeah, thanks,
Tell
buddy.
everybody watching tonight the times that it hurts. Okay, those are the things.
So when I was 6, my dad left.
I grew up in the middle class.
We're not going that deep? Okay.
No, not that deep, Joe.
Gotcha.
Did he really?
No.
I would have left too.
My dad's been with me my entire life. That was a joke, everybody. I love my father. So I
just wish it was the same.
I honestly, you said Chase, I think this one's for you, but I have never seen Tim cook where it's not a complete shit show. So you have to feel like you're in the weeds every single time you cook.
I am. Have you seen my cooks?
I have. I've seen you drop knives on your feet and bleed.
The problem is, and Brooke, to answer your question, you just don't care. You just have to not care. The worst thing you're going to do is lose the barbecue contest.
Yeah.
Okay? You still cooked it. You still didn't stay home. Just don't care. But for the love of God, fix your screw-ups. Like, it's not okay to screw up every time. If you're going to do that, fix it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Rule number 1 through 10, get your shit done.
Thank you. Cook it right.
Yeah.
I don't care how you do it, but get it done.
Get it done.
I always said that the smoker doesn't determine what good food is. The cook determines what good food is. So
100%.
if you're in the middle of it and your smoker is running bad, that has nothing to do with what's coming off of it. You got to put your big boy pants on, lace them up, go out there. It's the bottom of the ninth. Jordan, it's the bottom of the ninth. There's 2 outs. There's 2 investigators coming up.
It's Wednesday night. You still have hope.
Wednesday night, you still have hope.
Too soon, bud?
Too soon? No. I think the best.
Way to go, Jordan.
The best janky leg story happened like a week or 2 after the Royal. We were cooking what I like to call the Topeka Worlds. It was because there was a few of us that didn't get invited to the Jack Daniels, and so we called it the Topeka World Championship. It was me, Brad, Jordan, some other people were there. Aaron was there. Aaron picked up all my prizes for me. I won the Topeka Worlds. No big deal. But during Cook's meeting, Jordan was standing in the back of the room, and at the end of the Cooks meeting, they said, "Hey, does anybody have any questions?" And I said, "Hey, Jordan is want to know who's entering scores this week." And it was a little fresh because everybody gave it a. But I did turn it around. And I said, "Hey, let's give Jordan a round of applause for winning the American Royal." He did a pretty good. How many tens of followers do we have watching this thing tonight?
I was trying to find a comment and I couldn't.
Can you
And Bill, I still haven't got my Dasani water or my check for this tonight. So, okay,
I haven't seen my rider list.
70,000.
Thank you.
Bill, great question. Blaine, what do you think about the ongoing economic crisis in the United States of America?
oh. Wine delivery.
All right, who else has a question before this
Is that
show
not
totally
alcoholic?
derails?
I can't hear. I know, but there you go. This is ridiculous.
This is what I like to call
Sorry,
a
this is an
freebie.
absolute shit show.
12 years clean. Bill Forrest pours you a drink. I think you're out of drinking. Hey, Blaine, I really appreciate you being here tonight.
I told you I didn't come on. I haven't cooked in a year.
This is the best.
Every single cook is a
This
challenge.
is the best Blaine interview I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's one
I've
of the best.
actually never heard him.
Blaine, let's talk about.
quietest I've ever been.
Let's talk about.
It's hard to get a word in with you two.
Let's talk about Appleton, Wisconsin, and your. I would call it a nosedive.
The greatest slide in barbecue.
Yeah, absolutely. The greatest slide in barbecue.
Yeah, I mean,
Tell me about that. What triggered you to slide like that?
Well, it was Cinco de Mayo, and from 11 o'clock to about pork turn in, I did a bottle of tequila,
I saw you.
a 6-pack of Modelo's.
Not bad.
I turned in some real shit food.
So you just went for the head first
And I
dive.
mean, the only thing I can successfully
6
pull off
inches
that day
of
was
water.
a power slide, and I feel like I did it well.
I tell you what, I love how you phrase it as a power slide because it was that indeed.
It was, I mean,
100% a power slide.
I mean, I just went Ninja Turtle, balance on my shell, let her rip.
I'm just
I
going to
love
say
it.
there was two things wet that day.
Your pants and his pants.
That's right.
I'm just amazed we've been on whatever, how long ever we've been on the air, and the number 139 hasn't come up.
I forgot about your 139 in ribs.
Still might be the lowest score.
Didn't you win Rib Team of the Year one time?
Yeah, the year before, Rib Team of the Year. Over Brad.
139. Who is this Brad? that
You beat
speak?
Brad?
Hey, Brad, yeah.
You beat Brad?
I did for Team of the Year in Ribs. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Who's
if you
winning the
would,
ressrong game right now?
You want us to wrap? You got to get
we're
a
about ready to
topic
wrap
here.
this up, but there is a question
Oh,
from
just get
online,
into the easy stuff.
and it's for Blaine. And did you really get in the kids' pool and ask for shampoo at the Royal? Did you get in the kids' pool at the Royal and ask for the shampoo?
Yes, he did.
That is an affirmative. I've done it 2 years in a row. It
That's
was
so weird.
glorious.
You have no
I
hair.
showered in it. I bathed in it.
You don't even have hair.
I made peed in it.
Where we at?
Made love in it.
Frankly,
Well, I think that's all the time we have for tonight, guys. On that note, don't make love in kiddie pools. We're going to leave you guys, and
give it
thanks
up.
for having us, Bill. And to all your 7s of 10s of followers out there, don't smoke crack.
Say tens of followers.
And
Oh
don't
yeah,
barbecue.
guys. Give it up for these guys.
Is there another chair over there? Hey, grab another chair. Don't get in.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I see we're live. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
I got that box of wine, bro.
She brought the 3 sons of grown-ups. That's all she does. Oh my God. Who's sitting here? Oh, there you go. Oh. Who are we missing? Hey, Bill, you not here? Yeah, Bill, get in there. Who are we missing? Hey, why don't you come over? Hey, we'll let Gray. You run.
Ladies first.
Who are we missing?
Running around the table.
Drink. I can't hear them.
On here, Ken.
Hey, we got Quentin Nelson online and gave out $50 donation. We want to drink that. Raise your glasses, everyone.
Well,
Let's drink to Quentin.
I got a.
Cheers.
I guess we're gonna do a toast here. We're gonna do a toast to the shed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
All right.
And look, you always have to drink after you toast. So if you miss that, here's a toast to the host. You know.
I guess
There we
we
go.
should get started. I figure we should get am I on? Could you guys hear me? Are we good? Are we solid?
Speak up a little bit. There you go.
I'm like, if you're coming to see the Shed Show at First Class Barbecue. And Aces Wow! And of course, Blazing Star.
Yeah.
Listen, this is we're all here at the American Royal because it is a family reunion. We're also here because we are fierce competitors and we're also fierce friends. And I love and I'm honored to be sitting at this table with you, Craig Carter, you, Mike Starr, you, Robert Smith, of course, my brother and business partner in crime, Brad, at the Shed. I'm so honored to be sitting here with you guys.
I think they're having a party over here by themselves.
Hey, as Adela said earlier, free Snake River Farm Wagyu briskets for everybody that is quiet.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay, she said it. Adela, sorry. That's another like 35 briskets. All right, y'all listen up because we got a lot of fun things to talk about. Let's go.
Hey, where's your dad at? I need some of that beer love. Some of that glitter.
We're definitely going to need some more beers up here. And I have to say, this is the largest attendance of this podcast ever. There's like 100 people in this room.
I think 100,000. I think 100,000 people.
And then, but everybody online is insane.
Yeah,
So I wish we had cameras.
We got 56 online.
I wish we had cameras to show everybody that's actually here live on
Yeah,
this. Look.
Wow,
Hey,
there we
that's
go.
just a taste. We had a big rainstorm.
There we go.
It's supposed to be a tornado.
Dorothy's going to make an appearance.
Right? So thank y'all for tuning into this. This is just more to come for sure.
So I'm going to take the lead on this because I am super happy to take the lead on this. Guys, I am sitting here with not only my brother, but all of King brother, but all of my other brothers in barbecue. And I have been told that I can take over the microphone, and God willing, that's a blessing for me. I love a microphone. Everybody live, you better listen up. I'm going to ask them questions. They may just pop up. I don't know if they're going to be relevant or irrelevant, but you better listen in, okay? We're going to start with Craig Carter. Craig Carter has a nickname. It's called Craig Carter, the party starter. And I don't know where he got that, but I'd like to hear a little bit more about how Craig Carter, the party starter, got that nickname. We are here in his hometown at the American Royal, Kansas City, Aces Wild. Tell me some more, Craig.
And just a shout out of a question. So the first time that I ever came to the Royal was an invite from you, and tell us where it started.
Well, it was actually down the West Bottoms, back at the old OG. It was a holler like the Jack. The West Bottoms was where it was.
The tracks.
It was the old stockyards. It was the old American Royal, and it's when everybody was crammed in to a small confined space, and you had to walk around, and you had to, excuse me, sorry, I'm running. Everybody was just drunk and debauchery, and it was amazing, and everybody had fun, and you knew your neighbors, and that's when I started throwing parties, was down at the American Royal like 15, 20 years ago. And got to introduce with the Shed and Boar's Night Out and all these guys. And we started doing these hog contests because we got bored on Thursday night. And so now here we are we're in our 8th or 9th year here at the Speedway. And we're having a badass hog cook tomorrow. I love throwing the party. I plan for this thing all year long, and I love the Shed family that comes up. Boar's Night Out, Mark Lambert, Robert Smith. We got Roadkill Barbecue. Stretch. We're Stretch. Stretch is cooking a hog. It's just what I enjoy. I love cooking barbecue. I love cooking steaks and ancillaries and stuff, but I love throwing a party at the American Royal Barbecue. It's one thing I look forward to every damn year.
Well, I have to say, Craig Carter, the party starter, your party is defending party of the year. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Yeah. So
you won.
We've won it 3 times.
All right. So it's 3rd time winning party of the year. We're defending, and why is it the party of the year? I know Blazing Star, you've seen the hogs and the debauchery that happens. So why is it party of the year? Anybody?
You can't get a better party than the Pigapalooza party. Where else can you get sticks, custom cooked whole hogs? You never know. It's gonna be a rotisserie. It's gonna be laying flat on its back like a dead hooker. Or it's gonna. Hell, is Stretch. Are you bringing in a zip line this year? We've had hogs zip lined in.
I'm gonna go ahead and interrupt you guys really quick because Craig Carter, you started the Pigapalooza years ago at the American Royal for a fundraiser for Operation Barbecue Relief.
Correct.
And we have Operation Barbecue Relief donations coming in right now. Quentin Nelson, thank you so much for your $100 donation. We see your donations coming in.
This podcast is a fundraiser for Operation Barbecue Relief tonight.
If y'all aren't donating, get in there, donate.
Hey, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the next amazing gentleman at the table. This is Mike Starr, Blazing Star Barbecue. Guys, back around full circle, but I want to give everybody a minute, and they gave me a microphone, and I love microphones, but I will give everybody a minute here. Mike Starr on the Shed Barbecue team, but outside of that, Mike is a beast when it comes to marketing, social media, his sauces, his rubs. Craig Carter, you are as well. I cannot deny that one bit. And Craig, congratulations on a perfect 180 score at the Jack week before last.
Sucks.
I should have said that earlier.
Toaster of
180 score at the Jack, Craig Carter. Mike Starr. Yes. I'm sorry, Taylor, I toddled a little back and forth. Mike, you're amazing. Your rubs, everything, your sauces are phenomenal. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell these guys, they all know you, but tell them about you.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Brad and Brooke from the shed, right? I was somebody on social media trying to figure out my way, right? I was trying to figure out my way, and I ran into Brad and Brooke through social media. They started bottling my sauces and then my seasonings, and then they brought me out to the American Royal, Memphis and May, kind of took me under their way and kind of introduced me to the barbecue world and the barbecue community that we have today. And honestly, without you two, I wouldn't be here today. That's real talk. I mean, that's real, right? I mean, they introduced me, they connected me. You know, of course, I networked with that, right? But at the end of the day, if they didn't open those doors for me, just like I'm here today on this podcast, you know, I wouldn't have it if it wasn't and the Shed Barbecue family, the whole family, because it is a family, you know, and this is my 4th year here at the American Royal. Last year, Brad asked me to do the vegetable category. I did it. Got a 5th place walk at the American Royal. I mean, like,
with the most simple dish
it was
ever.
It was.
Yeah,
It
I'm
was so
surprised. That's one thing about the Royal is it's always such a wild card. You got 500 teams, but I'll tell you, the team that I've been waiting on to win this thing, oh boy, is sitting right next to me. Robert from First Class Barbecue. He's been on a rampage for a lot of years, and he's just sitting here. He just can't even handle it. I mean, this guy used to be a rodeo clown, ladies and gentlemen, and now
Rodeo clown?
and now he's sitting here on a barbecue.
Nobody does a wheels up. Everybody, a lot of guys go, "Oh, I'm on a plane flying somewhere." Nobody does wheels up more than Robert Smith. If anybody does wheels up more than Robert Smith, you don't shout it enough because this summer bitch is all over the world.
That's right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as he gets a full glass of Lavelle Farm, the chicken wine. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give the microphone to the king leader of First Class Barbecue. And look, I hope y'all got a ticket because we got a show right here. Let's go.
Hey, somebody wants to know, where do you get your choice briskets?
Hey, Walmart, they're $2.69.
Walmart, $2.69.
Walmart, $2.69.
And ladies and gentlemen, by the way, Walmart, if you need Robert's number, you hit me up on social media. We're at the Shed BBQ.
Hey, so a lot of people doesn't know that I actually cut my teeth with these two. These two right here. I was a show rotella pitmaster for about 2 years, and we were filming a TV show over in just outside of Austin, and they invited me to come out and be a guest judge, and I was very, very honored. And whenever I found out that I was going to be on the show with these two wonderful people, it was definitely a humbling experience. And I love these guys from the bottom of my heart, and I could honestly say I probably wouldn't be here today without these two.
Dude, you give me that bid last weekend?
I agree.
And listen up, if you guys aren't paying attention to what Robert Smith from First Class Barbecue is doing, you're probably not going to win the Royal.
I think what he said is, come hang out with a shed. It could be beneficial. They know some people.
They do, and like I said, we've had a lot of fun. We've been doing this now for going on about 20 years. I think this will be my 21st year of cooking barbecue. These two right here have meant a lot to me. Whenever I opened my restaurant, my sauce was being bottled by the shed. It was wonderful. We got everything shipped back and forth from Mississippi, and it was man, it's just great. Number one, just sitting up here with you guys. I feel like I'm sitting up here with barbecue royalty. You've seen a lot of people that have been sitting on this stage right now, and there's some bad son of a bitches, I'm going to tell you right now. So, Darren Ward, it's just the folks that you have seen up here, it's bad son of a bitches.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I didn't introduce you to talk about us. I introduced you to talk about yourself. I do want to say this to everybody that is on live right now. All the donations go to Operation Barbecue Relief. Operation Barbecue Relief is a nonprofit organization that goes into natural disaster hit areas, and they feed people for free. So they have hit 11 million free meals since they started. And so everything you're donating right now, all of you, I see you online. I'm looking at you in the camera, but everything you donate right now is going directly to Operation Barbecue Relief. And listen, what's great about OBR is now claps. What's great about OBR is if you can donate.
Get better.
That's how Pigapalooza was started.
That's
it was when they first started, and it really struck a lot of chords with people, and that's how we got the core group, and then we've added Robert. I mean, it's a select few that gets to come into this group and cook a whole hog. You got to, and I mean, of course, who ain't gonna let Stretch in? But I mean, it's a badass group, and but we raise money for a great cause. I mean,
hey, when you walk through the gates of OBR of your cook-off over there,
of Pigapalooza,
when you walk through the gates over there, it's everybody. It's everybody.
It is everybody.
That's everybody that everybody wants to see.
Yep.
Hey, Craig, I heard our boy Al Fragoni might be making a special appearance.
It is. Al Fergoni's coming in town tomorrow and Friday, and going to throw down some live fire with us.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Quentin Nelson for the donation. Thanks, guys. Wait, he did 2. Damn. Thank you.
Appreciate all the donations. Keep them
Thomas
coming in.
Carlock. Hey, keep the donations coming. We appreciate it very much. I know this thing was thrown together kind of a last-minute deal, and Bill Purvis put a lot of work into it this week, and we appreciate Bill for that. And thank you for doing this. This has been a lot of fun. And
hey, right now, what I'd like to do is I'd like to challenge every one of those guys that are following us right now. Right here, all we need is $1.
That's it.
All we need is $1.
Yep.
Dollar from everybody following.
These guys are down in Florida just killing it right now, and they're struggling. I know people that are just driving down there right now because they've got another 3 or 4 weeks left, and I mean they're away from their families and everything else. So I mean it's
just if every single one of those people that are watching this podcast right now, if we could just get $1.
Yep.
$1.
That's gonna feed 100, 200 people.
Exactly. Those guys are out there getting it on. Let's help them.
That's right, Craig. Listen, I just got a update. We have officially, if you can see me, I can see you in the camera here. And I have a lot of people back here like, I can see you too. We have 10,000 followers. Everybody, just like Robert said, donate $1. Just like Craig Carter said. Just like Mike Starr, Blazing Star Barbecue said. Just like Brad Orson, the Shed Barbecue said, you donate $1, 10,000 of you, and that's $10,000. $10,000, and all it costs is $1 per person. Come on,
That's all
guys,
it
let's
takes.
get it. Let's make it happen.
Get some of the shed. Just some of that following.
Right. Hey, and listen, we got all this weather going with the American Royal, and this is I believe it's our 15th year. We've never really had a weather issue, but this is where the nitty gritty happens. Largest barbecue competition in the world, and you can see people tightening it up and getting ready to do this thing. Somebody's gonna win. And it's a team that's paying attention the most. So even though everybody's out here, we're partying. Largest attendance of the podcast ever. Everybody here are the people to watch.
That's right. I do want to give a quick shout out real fast before I forget. I want to give a quick shout out to Mike Starr, Al Fragoni for your live fire event last weekend. The internet is exploding. So congratulations. We know what it takes to put on a good event. You guys killed it. I mean, it's exploding. So congrats. I had to tell everybody that. Congratulations.
Al Fragoni will be here tomorrow night, so come check him out.
Yeah, come over to Spot 900. We're going to have some trick or treating and stuff like that, and the state competition. And come over and check out the turkey smoke throwdown tomorrow night about 9 o'clock.
And also, we are defending Party of the Year. So you got to come check it out.
But guess what? Who we got coming up next?
Who is it?
The defending American Royal Barbecue Champion.
Yeah.
It's coming up next on this podcast. Jackie Leg.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all get your Jackie Leg out. Let's go.
Give him a round of applause.
Let's go. I don't know how to do it. Let's go. Here we go.
Yep. Did you hear me? How about now? Hey, before test 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, before we do more testing, I want to give a shout out to our great sponsor, Bluebird. Right? Hey, without these sponsors, we can't do this show. And I know I'm just sitting in here for right now. We are raising a bunch of money for OBR, right? And that's what this is all about. The American Royal is a great time. But let's not forget, we are raising money for OBR. We've got a donation table. We've got some free goodies if you haven't had a chance up here on this table. All donations tonight in person or online.
Hey, turn that fucking shit off.
Here we go.
I want to
just
know.
donated $1,000 to OBR.
Too effing long. Come here, you.
Stretch.
What are you raising money for?
Stretch, you donated $1,000.
We have to raise money for something. What is it?
OBR.
Okay. You need to get this crowd rolling because this is boring as some people would say math class. Are you ready? Say, hey, dig into your pockets, get your wallet out, and come over here and give some money.
Dig in your pockets and come over here and give us some money.
No, that was good. But now I want to hear the story of why you think you should give money to Operation Barbecue. They go all over the world, or at least the States, and make this shit happen. Yes, I said shit. This is the part where you say, yeah, man, dig deep.
Yeah.
I need you to own this. Ready? This is the future.
Yeah. Y'all should make a lot of money for this. We travel a lot for this, man. I mean, you got dudes, celebrities up here, and they ain't just traveled up here for nothing. I mean, he ain't traveled up here for nothing. He puts money into it. Y'all raise some money for him. Come on.
Hey, there we go. Yeah. Hey, we know you have barbecue cooks. This is all, everybody's got deep pockets around here, especially Jordan.
Somebody help because his clown college fund is getting low, right?
No.
It's full?
It's full.
You think you can sing the national anthem?
Hey. Security.
What's up? You have Swift? You know Taylor Swift?
All right.
What's your favorite song? What is it?
50 Cent.
You think you...
What about I Hate the HOA?
Hey, DJ, get some 50 Cent going. This kid's going to rock the house. Hold on.
I think that's part of the after party.
50 Cent on that shit.
50 Cent. I don't know how to do that.
Do it. Give us some love, brother.
Hey, there we go. Hey,
you got it.
There we go. We got Stretch. We got Stretch back here, just lighting things up.
This crowd's slowing down, baby. Let's get it going.
Hey, they're not slowing down. Come on.
Hey, I got beer to drink. I appreciate all of Darren's accolades, but I'm the only motherfucker to win this on a Thursday.
Oh, I guess the American Royal winner from last year has decided he's done. So, he's that one doesn't work.
I just want to point out, I've said like 2 words since Anella said that whoever was loud wasn't getting a brisket.
Right. And
like all I want are brisket.
Check 1, 2.
It might save me from starting an OnlyFans. And nobody wants that.
You don't ask questions when a drink comes to you. You just drink it. That's a Shiggin right there.
Let's go.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, let's go.
Billy Hine, what is your favorite American Royal memory? Give us a story.
Is this working?
Well, it's a little hard.
Just so you know, no one can understand you through these speakers.
No one in here can, but
They can.
everybody online can hear. Right. Online.
Oh, online it's crystal clear.
Good.
All right.
We got Billy Hine, Triple H Barbecue across the table here. American Royal trophy carrying, crown wearing, robe. He's got it all. World champion.
So good.
We've got another square trophy winner to the left of me. Joel Fleetwood, Mr. Sausage. But it's a square trophy. That was killer. I got to be on the stage with you at that
That was a
point.
good stage.
And the guy who left decided He didn't want to share the. He gone.
We're not a cool enough crowd for him.
I mean, we were trying to give him time to celebrate since he didn't get it last year.
Right. You should chime in. This is a very important part for you.
Yeah. Hey, so I want to bring some of this back, right? The initial question of this show was, what was your favorite memory of the Royal, right? There's been so many. Stretch, you've been to a few. I've been to a few with you.
We've been through a lot of stuff over the years, and the best part about it is we have no clue what you're talking about. He wants to know what your favorite memory about barbecue is.
That's of the Royal.
Favorite memory of the Royal. Oh, the favorite memory of the Royal. Do you remember that? Do you remember your favorite memory? Your own mic. It's about driving through the tunnel and entering.
Maybe when Dad rocked the pipes on the way through the tunnel. He probably blew up the engine. No one knows.
It's like giving birth to barbecue. When you exit the tunnel into the realm of meat and smells. If you're late, it's the best. It sucks having the park.
It's the best. You're already there.
Get here, it's friends, family, and flesh.
It's this.
It's the three F's. It's what's here. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
it's the
he's
Wednesday
like
night.
22 now.
It's the Thursday night. Bill, as somebody who's got to be the last one to walk stage, I mean, I have to imagine that was the time that was your favorite memory.
For sure. It's hard to top that, when you get to sit in that throne and get the robe put on you. And for us, it was such a shock. I mean, we knew we had a good cook, but that was actually our third GC in KCBS.
Wow.
So our first one was that year in March.
So your first GC was the same year you won the Royal in KCBS, because you were an SLBS cook, right?
We had won SLBS competitions. We'd won their team of the year, and then we kind of moved into KCBS and wanted to see what we could do here. And but I think it was such a, we got a rib call and got on stage. I think we were third in ribs that day, and man, our Royal was made right there. We were just couldn't be happier. And then the calls just kept coming, and we kind of, you don't know, but you kind of know. And you talk about nerve-wracking, like sitting in that chair rocking back and forth.
I remember.
I was so ready to puke.
I remember looking over, and I could just see you just rocking.
Right.
It was faster and faster and faster. It was crazy. Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, to get that call, and probably the best part of all of it was some of the people that I looked up to at the time, like Brad and Tim and a few others.
The Darren Worth.
That were chasing us to the stage to give us the hug before we got up. And that, to me, as somebody fairly new to KCBS, was incredible.
Sure.
And it was almost a moment you just can't put it into words.
Absolutely. Joel, what about you? I mean, obviously, you've got a square trophy.
The square trophy was awesome. Sharing the stage with you and Christy and Joe Pierce was incredible. And we only have one square trophy, so that obviously stands out. But as I was thinking about this, every call at the American Royal is special, right? Like
100%.
20th place in vegetable. It is the one contest that you can jump up and down and cheer for any call. And everybody, any other contest, you can have a 7-18 and act like you've been there before, but not this one. And so the 2015 Royal, the one at Arrowhead, that was the one we got our first call. And, so Darren talked earlier about getting your feet dirty. That was the first one not in the bottoms. So we called it getting our feet green because we got on the field at Arrowhead. And I think that's the one that really stands out to me because it was our first one and we probably didn't deserve it, but we were down there.
For sure. For sure.
What about you?
My favorite memory, I have two, right? And one of the question, yes, Daddy Detch, I'll arm wrestle you for homestyle. I'll give you some homestyle. So I have two really good memories. One is sharing the stage. I mean, getting on that stage in this field is unreal, right? We were third in sausage. It wasn't a 4-meat call. It doesn't matter. We participate in the sides, the dessert. We do it all just for that hope that we could walk across that stage because the feeling is unreal, right? But our first Royal, and this kind of goes to Philip Long's question about what was your most nervous thing about your first Royal. We finished 10th overall at our first Royal. You finished first at yours. And
That wasn't our first
that
Royal.
wasn't your first Royal.
No, that was actually our second Royal.
Just your third GC.
Third GC.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
We had qualified to come here through SLBS.
Yeah.
So we had come in 2018, but we did get a port call our first Royal. So that's probably would be my second favorite thing because I can remember going up and 15th, 16th, something like that. But I know I was standing next to Luke Darnell, and that's when Barbecue League was really hot or getting really going is what I mean.
Sure.
And I'm like, he's on the Barbecue League. Like it was a really cool thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, hey, I mean, it's one of those things of just getting that walk across the stage, hearing your name called. The thing that was most nervous for me at my first Royal was trying to just really just trying to not suck. And what you realize is that just showing up and participating in this craziness, what's happening out here, being at this. We are wrapping up, Anella. We are wrapping up. Less than 5 minutes, Wes. I got you. What is so crazy about coming to the Royal is this. What is happening here, you have a good time on Wednesday. You have a good time on Thursday. You get serious on Friday, and you just shut it down on Saturday, right? So for all those that get to cook on Saturday, this one's for you. And for all those that are on Sunday, you're probably already hammered. So, hey, let's toast this up, get Anel up here, Jim Elser. Let's move it on to the next group. So, hey, I appreciate everybody's donations to the OBR. Let's hit that button. I've got more cases of Southern Style that I will give out if we could get some donations, cash donations to OBR here right now. I have 2 more cases of our honey pecan Southern Style, donation only.
Aaron's going to match every dollar by $10 tonight. Thank
I
you,
will
Aaron.
donate a basket online and sell it, ship it to whoever. Online, get in here, and I will send you a basket to the highest bidder online for
Hell
OBR.
yeah. Let's give these guys a round of applause. Appreciate them.
What's up, everybody? Next up, we got Anella Kelso. Steak from the farm.
No, you don't get to cheer.
We got Jim Elser.
Jeff,
And we got Jeff Elser. AKA the one that's been hitting on my wife all night.
Wait, what?
Not Jeff.
Do you guys know the elders?
Does she want to sit on my lap?
You should. If you don't, you should. Hi, welcome to the party. Apparently nobody wanted free briskets because I offered, no, bitches. I offered free briskets for anyone who got quiet. And everybody talked like you were in 3rd grade with a substitute teacher.
Anella, I won't say a word on this podcast for 4 free briskets.
For 4 free briskets?
I keep
That
my mouth
seems like
shut.
a lot.
It's hard.
I'm on here just for
You guys-
just with Hannah Garrett.
But for real, let's talk about what we're. So yeah, we're all talking a lot. I don't know if you guys can hear us or
They
not.
can't hear us.
You can always hear me.
Luke Darnell's drinking the wine.
But we're here tonight to raise money for OBR. Quentin Nelson just gave $100.
Boom, boom.
So yay, Quentin! Shout out to Quentin. Yeah.
Can I?
Anybody who donates right now, anybody who donates $10 or more, from the point right now. Anybody who donates $10 or more, we'll put all of your names in a drawing and I'll send you a brisket.
Hey, quit.
So I won't. I mean, my company will.
But Quentin,
I don't
if you send me an
handpick
8x10
anything.
of you, I'll sign.
But if you $10 or more, either online or holy shit, that's a Benjamin.
There's a hundo.
That's a Benjamin.
There's a
Oh my
hundo.
God, you guys. Listen, hundos, if you could just give $100, get it.
Let's give it up for Charles. I'm glad you
Yes, you cannot buy a brisket for $100. Yeah, we've got Quentin. We've got Fairway Smokers, $50 bid for the man meat brisket.
Hey,
Come
no,
on,
I got
man.
$300 of other people.
$300 right now. Anybody else match it? Like I said, while we're on,
$300 right now.
Drink this bottle.
while we're on, if you donate $10 or more, we're going to give you the chance to win a free brisket.
And
For every $10, you get an option.
Is it a gold or a black?
It's a gold.
Gold.
And you can even pick what size you want. Yeah. You want 22? Oh, we'll take your 20. I like it. We'll give you a 22 plus pound gold. I don't care.
I want to add to OBR, because the last few hurricanes in my neck of the woods, Tampa, we were hit pretty hard, and OBR was down there, and it's just grateful for that organization. Me and my wife Ronnie, we helped the linemen, we fed them for a week, and it's what you guys don't see on the news and stuff. The people think the hurricane is within 24 hours. It comes and goes.
Yeah.
But it's the days before, the days and days after that these provide. We're still down there. We still have people without power, misplaced homes. I mean, there's people that will never get their homes back.
Yeah.
So,
So donate all you can.
Been in barbecue for 15 years in OBR. It's amazing what they do, and we appreciate for them, especially when it hits your hometown. It's when they're there. It's literally family.
Right. And you know what? So many areas that have been affected.
Oh, we got another 20 blind.
Right. North Carolina, Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas.
In the barbecue.
Yeah, I just gave love to Texas.
Even
I want to be out there.
Even to Hawaii.
And we talk about this barbecue family. It's there when in the needs when you're needed. I can tell you in my personal experience. 2 years ago, cancer. That barbecue family, and it's there. But when it's like
it's not barbecue family, it's just family.
It's family.
Yeah.
It's family. Period.
Not just in the country, all the world reaching out to helping devastation, people in need. And with it's cancer. It's just it's feel to your heart.
But you know what? You went through that, Jim, and you're still better looking than your brother.
Not true. No.
For those of you just joining us,
Whoa. First, whoa.
we have Jim,
Stop. The famous one.
the famous one,
You
and
have the
Jeff,
good-looking
the
one.
good-looking one.
Luke Darnell trying to figure out how to cook.
I'm trying to be your brother-in-law.
And I just supply the brisket.
Hey, this is the brother of the brother of
So here's what you guys should know. The person who's not on this panel tonight.
Jamie.
So I messaged Bill personally when he posted this flyer, and I said, really? You've got all these people and not one female. And I was kind of offended and kind of hurt, and because there's a lot of really amazing women in barbecue.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I know one.
a lot that don't get the credit they deserve. But there's a lot of behind every award-winning square trophy pitmaster is his wife that does all the work.
And she takes a lot of what we do is we're like not in the glamour of the stuff, but they're in the not saying the background, but they're in it with us. Because it's our decision. I mean, we want to do this. It's not that they want to do it. They're here to support us.
Right. I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Lil G.
Lil G gets a shout out.
Shout out to Ron.
Caitlin gets a shout out.
I want to give a shout out to Allie Kirkpatrick.
Every lady in barbecue.
Yeah,
shout out.
They're in the background.
Allie
It's not
does
because
both
they want to do it.
George
We want to do it. They're supporting us.
Well, but speaking
And
of There's no ladies on that side.
We're only as good as our other half.
But speaking of ladies in barbecue, Jamie Elser
Never heard of her.
is the sister of the Sweet Smoke Q.
Never heard of her.
And I'm pretty sure Jamie has more royal ribbons than anyone I know. She is the side queen. You'll hear their name all weekend long. I'm fully promising that I'm going to take her down in potatoes someday.
And she's a potato princess.
And she's smoking hot. So there's that.
No, but a short story here. Our first Royal was, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was at Arrowhead. This was at Arrowhead. And, you know, obviously barbecue. And I told her, I said, in the potato category, it's like, all I told her was like, we got to be different. Cook a sweet potato.
And she did.
And I can tell you, the three of us sitting up in Arrowhead Stadium, and it come down to first place potato. And we're like, now, you know. And then we get caught, and they said, oh, this is a perfect score. It's a perfect score sweet potato. We go down there, and we get one of these ribbons. We get a 180 pin. We get a 180
pin. And Jamie goes, so Jamie hasn't been in the barbecue world. She goes, what is this? And we're like, that's a 180.
And then she's seeing everybody, you know, first place, you know, the barbecue got the wooden trophy. She's like,
yeah. All right. So, yeah, everybody else gets a big trophy.
Yeah.
She goes, why didn't we get one of those?
Because it's bullshit.
No, I said,
why didn't we get one of these?
Jamie, we cooked a fucking potato.
Listen.
You know what?
Potatoes for the win. Smell a Q in the house. Give it up for Canada. You guys are Canada neighbors to the north.
Can't cook a sweet potato anymore.
I know. We think that's the Elsa rule.
You guys, we have so many promotions coming in.
You know what? That's great. Yeah, that's the Elsa rule. The no more sweet potato is the Jamie Elsa rule.
That's right.
Yeah.
But, so I think that, so we have some OBR business. I don't know if you guys are paying attention.
Hey, I'll take that bottle of whiskey.
So we have a bottle of Ben Holiday Missouri Straight Bourbon Whiskey, bottled in bond under the U.S. government supervision. I'm going to turn it around so the crowd can see it. We're taking bids on this sucker. You guys want to buy this bottle and it all goes to OBR? Buy it. Also, I heard a fun fact that the next person to donate $500, wait, listen. The next person to donate $500 for Robert Smith gets a pit boss. Yeah. So the person $500 gets a new pit boss. What?
A new pit boss?
Oh, card. Yeah. I'm gonna go shopping later. I was just kidding about the pit boss.
Sometimes you need
I'm just gonna buy some shoes. Robert, I don't know how we run this, but can you talk to this gentleman? Sir, what's your name?
Pirates of Barbecue Bay.
Sir, give that to Robert. Work it out with him. $500 to OBR. Anybody wants to buy this bottle of Ben Holiday? Let me know. I don't know. It's bottled in bond. I don't even know what that shit means. Oh, listen, Caleb, don't talk shit about OBR. We ain't raising money for the CEO. We're raising money for people like Jim and his neighbors who live in Florida and North Carolina and all of these areas that are affected by natural disaster. I don't know about it because I live in Idaho.
Those people need it. They need
the help. They're digging out. They're like, it's meals. Are you really going to be a dick and not provide someone a meal? Come on.
Can I say something right now?
Hit it.
One of our friends, Mike Richter.
Oh, Mike fucking Richter?
He's been deployed since September 24th. He's going home tonight. He's been in North Carolina for that long. I mean, what Operation Barbecue Relief does is real.
Right. It's real. But I also will say, they asked us to tell barbecue stories. And they were like, hey, I don't know if you guys are all listening, but you should be listening at this point because you're about to get some dirt from the person that's knows all the dirt. So, fun little story. I didn't know the Elsers. This isn't an American Royal story, but it happened in Wendover, Nevada. It was real.
I know it's the Elsers.
Listen, it's the Elsers. We were in Wendover, Nevada at this little establishment in a strip mall.
Sports bar.
Don Laughlin.
Emphasis on strip.
Don Laughlin Casino.
Sports bar. No, we're in Windover.
I got yelled at, like, oh, this is Anella from Snake River Farms. And I contend anytime I'm in a strip mall,
Right.
I'm just Anella.
But you still didn't know who we are till you looked up our account.
But what we learned was that, unfortunately, they're giant Ohio State Bucko fans.
He is.
Is anybody a Buckeye fan in here? No, not. Because it's the Buckeyes.
The other one has not.
They're giant Ohio State Buckeye fans, and Jim and Jeff had just won the World Food Championship with a big fat check for $100,000.
We wrote that.
Somebody rode. Was it both of you that wrote it?
He wrote it.
I wrote
it the right way.
So they had just rode a $100,000 check all the way to the bank. They had a lucky, oh, thank you so much. They had a lucky Ohio State Buckeye hat that I was kind enough to sign for Jim. It was his world championship hat.
Yes.
I signed it. He traded me a Boise State hat that he signed. And fun fact, if you want your car autographed this weekend,
The rental car.
these assholes will do it for you.
We will sign any rental
They'll
car.
sign- you want your babies signed.
Sign them.
You want your
Sign 'em.
car signed. You want anything you want
Here.
signed. It'll happen.
Fun fact. We don't even sign our name.
No, you
No.
don't.
We
Just random
Yeah,
scribbles.
scribble.
Hashtag Ohio State sucks. But it's okay. Oh, do you guys know what's happening soon?
What's that? Tornado.
So, let me tell you the truth.
Tornado. We're all going to see the Oz.
Listen, I got all the tea. So, fun fact. Who do I have to talk to? Sean. Listen, Sean, at 8:44 p.m., who said, who do I have to talk to about getting a real competition brisket from SRF? Pretty sure I have bought enough.
I'll answer it.
I don't know if we can pan the crowd.
I'll answer it.
Friend, we're the winningest brisket in barbecue.
Hey.
And I have not got one complaint ever from anybody in here.
I'll wrap it up. Sean.
Sean?
Yeah, everybody knows.
Sean, you
that
picked the wrong people.
The best briskets from Snake Rivers are held back for the big teams, blah, 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 blah,
Not
blah,
true.
blah, blah. No, not true.
Not true.
A brisket's a brisket.
They're all the same.
You start with an awesome brisket, and it's up to you to screw it up.
I like to say they're always, like, they start as a 180. Just like in high school when you started with an A. Like, they're all 180s in the bag. Just figure that shit out.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's not on me.
I've had not a 180. I've had a 200 brisket.
Exactly.
And screwed the sumbitch up for a 120.
Listen, we're getting the wrap it up sign, but before we go, I got to announce something big before we go. Ladies and gentlemen, running for KCBS Board of Directors this year, Luke Darnell. So when you get ready to vote, vote for Luke. Oh my God, we've raised so much money in the last 20 minutes. Show me any other person on the panel who's done that. But okay, so the bottle's still up for sale. You guys are on next.
Where's
Where's
that whiskey going?
You can buy it.
You
I don't know.
We haven't talked about the pink drinks. We can make some pink.
All right, so everybody who donated $10 or more, we're gonna put you in a drawing for a free brisket. We'll work that out with Bill and get that to you. Luke Darnell.
Let's go, guys.
And the Elsers.
Hell yeah. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Oh my God. I loaded in. Want my bed. I was fucking out. There's everything knocking on my door. I said, don't even look at me. It was the worst. That was. Yeah. And then he come.
Mike.
Oh, can you hear us? Can you hear
Check,
us?
check, check.
All right. Hear about last night. Hot mic. Oh no.
No, it's hot Mike. Hot Mike. Hot Mike. You two this
So
morning.
tell us about why we should vote for you.
Why you should vote for me?
For
Man, we're
Casey
coming
gets
in
ordered.
hot. We're coming in hot. No introductions or anything. We're coming hot. We're coming hot.
Pros and cons.
You know what? 25 years of nonprofit experience, 20 years of raising money in that are non-dues revenue, and just general understanding and being there with members.
Absolutely.
That's what I do.
And you're a lovable guy.
I am there trying to talk to you. I've done this in barbecue for my whole life because I care.
Yeah.
And I've not been in a position.
Nobody
I've
cares.
not been in a position. I don't care.
That's
I know what you love. 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 Especially this motherfucker. I am. Our big pearl.
Oh, we got Richard Ferguson in the house.
Luke, get your.
He does not have a microphone.
Everybody give it up for Lukey Dog now. You're next, KBS board member.
You're done.
Fergie, what do you got? What do you got, Fergie? Hey, give it to us.
What up, Kansas City?
KC in the house. KC, what up, Shaman to you from KC? Richard Fergo. Richard, how many years is this for you at the Royal?
8.
Year number 8, right?
Year number 8.
Man, give it to us. Give us your favorite memory from the Royal. It's your hometown. You're cooking the roll. It's got to be a big deal. You got to have the emotions flowing. Man, looking back on the past 7 or 8 years, what's that favorite moment? What's it mean to you?
Oh man, it's got to be that 180 brisket last year when I stage walked. That was pretty awesome, man, to get a perfect 180 and lose a square trophy to a tiebreaker. I mean, it was awesome and also devastating.
So was it a perfect?
No, I didn't even lose to a perfect.
Which is easier to swallow, right? Like it wasn't a coin flip.
Sure.
Was it?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, the Royal is just special.
100%.
I mean, look at all these people out here. This place is it's a special place where special things happen with special people.
That's what's special.
That was so special, right?
That's a lot of specials. That's a lot of specials.
Everybody this table.
Anybody going to count on those specials?
I know what's not special, that refrigerator.
Hey, don't listen to Chris. Hey, don't listen to Chris. He ain't slept yet. He was up all night.
No, but it was a second though, right? It was what place?
Second place.
So it was a stage walk.
It was a stage walk.
Man, it was just.
I had to stand
it was a little smaller than the square trophy.
Here's what's cool. My friend Keith won it, and he was standing like this close to us, holding the trophy, and I was like,
"He's like, you want to pet it? Do you want to pet it?
Yeah, trophy.
I just touch it. I just want to touch it.
Man, that's good stuff. Well, good luck this weekend. I know you want to kill it in your hometown, bro, and the way you bring it every weekend, I like your chances.
Yeah.
Chris Webb, Bushmaster Barbecue in the house, Colorado, baby. Proud souls. Thank you for lending us your badass garage in the storms in Kansas City that we couldn't have pulled this off without. But Chris, tell us how many years is this for you?
This will be number 5, so I get my little banner.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
He's gonna get a little banner. He's gonna get his little banner.
My little banner.
Oh, we got the banner coming. I love it. So tell us, what's your favorite memory at the Royal?
Man, similar to Fergie's, Tim Ash, I think, is here in 2022 or 2023. I reserved the Invitational 180 brisket fifth place.
Yep.
I too almost touched it, but I do have a square trophy.
He does. Hey, this thing's in like a plexiglass freaking case. You got to have like a thumbprint, a blood sample,
and a hair sample just to get into it to touch it.
As it should.
Yeah.
As
And
it
the 800
should.
credit score. You got to have that.
Yeah.
And a drinking problem.
So your square trophy was on your reserve, right? Yeah, man. How cool was that? What did that mean? What did that mean to you? What was the feeling like when they called you? Did you expect it or not?
If it's unreal, right? I mean, like even now, people are like, I bet that was your best memory. I'm like, dude, I don't even remember that shit. You know what I mean? Like I was like, but I wasn't kind of like, oh yeah, this morning. But
There too.
Hey, but we're back now. We're back.
Souls have come back to our bodies.
Man, some people choose breakfast. Some people choose recovery.
and some people choose violence, and that's.
I love it. I love it.
They're human again.
Man, it's a really cool moment, bro. And shit, good luck this weekend. I like your chances as well, man. You got the brawler coming at him, I imagine, right? Brawler, baby. I love it. I love it. So, last but not least, my boy out of Arizona, Mr. Luton Booty. Woo!
How you doing, buddy?
Sterling Smith, better known as Smitty. What about Smitty, huh? Always bringing it. Always bringing it. And I think I saw you post online. Is this year number 10 for you,
This
bro?
will be my 10-year.
Get it, baby. Get
Obviously,
it.
2020 was canceled.
Yeah.
Yes, here would have been my 10-year.
Yeah.
But I get my 10-year
Oh,
flag
you-
this year.
so
you're Banner Brothers.
Banner Brothers, baby.
Banner Brothers.
Man, I love it. I love it. 10 years. That's special, bro. And I know you got a lot of really special moments here at the Royal. But, man, take us through one or two of your favorite.
I mean, I got to
special
tell you,
moments.
my very first year was 2014, which was the last year at the West Bottoms of Kansas City. So that being my first year was phenomenal. To me, I took first place in chicken, with perfect 180 in the Invitational, 7th place in ribs in the Invitational. They didn't like the other two meats, but hey, I had a square trophy. I was happy.
Damn right. Damn right.
And then we go to day 2. Second in pork, 19 in brisket, reserve grand champion.
What?
In the open.
What
So I
a
got to
week-
get my
that's-
feet dirty a lot that weekend.
All the same weekend.
Yeah,
right there,
walking
baby.
on that cattle field.
I love that. It doesn't matter. You're getting a square trophy. I'll walk anywhere.
Yeah, man. You can clean your veins.
There's some alligators out. We're going straight to the
Flip-flops
swamp.
are dirty. So that year, 2014, my first year reserving, going home with 2 trophies, and then to come back in 2022 and reserve it again. To me, that was probably even better than the first one. To be able to come back almost 9-8 years later and still be relevant, still be a part of knowing what I'm doing something right. You know, to me, I think that was a better win than the first one.
Special delivery. Special
look at
delivery. That's a boy from East Texas. Thanks, Cruz.
Hey, that's Blaze. So that's square trophy number 3, and then me and the YSB boys took 3rd overall in the Invitational and got another square trophy. So I got 4 of those guys.
So,
oh yeah, and then we cooked that year. We cooked sweet smoked Q chicken backs. We took all the backs out. We did sweet smoked Q juice and get that back juice.
So I guess that's your square. That's your square trophy body count is 4, right?
Oh man,
Super impressive, bro. That's,
How many you got, Smitty? How many you got?
that is
4 squares, several ribbons, a 2nd in ribs. I've taken 2nd in pork. Almost, the almost brothers. Almost,
Hey.
almost brothers.
Hey, we were at the store yesterday at Proud Souls, and we were doing a little shot ski, right? And what did we toast to? Square trophies and stage walks.
That's it.
right?
I mean,
That's what this weekend's
is the
all
place
about.
to do it. This is the place that we all want square trophies and stage walks.
man, 100%. But just not even to that level, right? Like, man, just to hear your name on the stage in the Kansas
Unbelievable.
Speedway.
To
and
me,
it's
that's
special.
like-
It's special.
I mean,
And when I hear your number, right, it doesn't matter. Like, I get it. Man, we want square trophies. We want stage walks. We want to win contests. But, man, there's 500 teams here. And when you hear your name sound out, man,
It's
even
like
if
no
it's a
other.
category and it's a 15th, you're in the mix. Man, you don't know what could happen. So,
We've seen things happen here where people get no calls and have been
man,
walking that
100%.
stage at the end.
100%. So,
With that many teams.
man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm just here man, wanting to hear my name called. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, if you stand on enough stars, you're going to get a square trophy, right? I mean, you should.
But you would hope
Makes
so.
sense.
You would hope so.
Makes sense. And by the way, guys, we are still doing a donation for the SRF brisket. Any donation of $10 or more, bring it up. You'll be entered into a raffle. So let's help everybody out, guys. That's what barbecue community does. We all pitch in. We all help each other. We all support. And this is really going to a good cause. So, boom, get yourself a brisket. Donate $10.
100%. Thank you, OBR, for what you do and what you do in disaster areas. And, man, they'll never stop. And we appreciate that you don't stop. We appreciate that, guys. 100%.
Yeah. And guys, this is something we're going to continue to do year over year, right? Partnership between Shiggin Fried, LC Barbecue, Biblically Incorrect, Proud Souls. It's going to be bigger and better next year, I promise.
And we had a whole, I don't know, 6 days to put this together. You know, me and Bill were in the middle of canceling next week's show for the Royal, and y'all said y'all wanted to do a live event. So, man, a lot of people kicked it in gear. Chris Webb, Fergie over here, man, Proud Souls for pulling this together at the last minute. Tony Tanacha, Jonathan, man, I can't say, Intermule might not be right, but, man, appreciate
Carlos.
No, but seriously, appreciate what y'all did to put it together. And, man, to our fearless leader, Mr. Shiggin Fried, Bill Purvis, man,
thank you,
I can assure you right now, he don't have one meat trim, but he put this together in just a few days, and man, I think it was highly successful.
Absolutely.
And,
That's awesome. Purpose style, right?
Man,
there.
I don't know. Y'all want to have it again next year? It's up to y'all. I don't know. It's up to whatever the crowd says.
Absolutely.
Hey, while we're on here, one of the cool things about the Royal is we got people from all around the world. We got our boys from Costa Rica over there. Hey, Randall and Pura Vida. Ron, Pura Vida. Costa Rica in the house. They're going to cook us some turkey this weekend for Burgerlicious.
I also saw my Australian friends here, which I've cooked with. They were here earlier.
They're not here now.
They're like, I can't wait for you. We're done.
They were
We're in Australian time.
They were here. No longer here.
They're tomorrow.
Yeah, they're tomorrow.
Man, it's 5 o'clock. It's somewhere in the world all the time.
Exactly.
No, but you're right. You bring everybody, all different cultures, all different people.
Yeah, man.
To cook meat in the parking lot, man. How cool is that? I mean, to me,
man,
that's just exciting.
This is the biggest parking lot in barbecue.
Right?
You know, at the end of the day, there's a lot of big stages, but this is definitely one of the biggest that's out there.
I agree. And I've been asked this, and you've probably been asked this too. Maybe you guys have too. You know, what would the Jack, Memphis May, what did you consider? Out of all those, honestly, to me, the American Royal.
American Royal.
You
It's
know,
always
I
the
think
American
it's the
Royal
biggest,
for me.
It's the best. You're competing with not only world champions, you're competing with everybody who loves barbecue. You know? I mean, we all blind people can't even see. It's also see out there cooking barbecue. People can't even speak. These cats can't even speak half English back there cooking barbecue. You know?
I think it's good. I think it's really cool. You know, I mean,
it's also the largest distraction in the world.
Oh my God!
Oh, Royal.
Tell
You
me.
got to walk through a
You
a
got
lot
to
of
focus,
distractions.
lock in.
You know,
You got to be ready, right?
Yeah, 100%.
How do you get ready? You're Army vet.
You know me, man.
I know.
I've been getting ready my whole life.
Hey, you got the stress like, hey, Ferg, you know, you want to drink? Hey, Ferg, you want to hit this bit? You know, I mean, all kinds of stuff that happens. You know, I'm just trying to cook barbecue.
And now you got a new puppy too that's going to be out.
oh no,
That's right. I got a new
and we'll cook barbecue, and we'll cook barbecue.
Yeah, I got a new dog.
Maybe.
We sing, dance, and act.
No, man, I think that's what's special about the Royal. I mean, the Jack, obviously, super prestigious, super hard to qualify for. Man, you're going to have somewhere between 80 and 100 teams go to that contest. But, man, you've got the Invitational here. Man, you got to qualify for that too. It's not quite as hard as the Jack, but you know you're going to have, give or take, a couple hundred, 200, 240 teams. That's going to be grand champion teams that you're going to go head-to-head on day one. And then on day two, man, the cool part about it, man, it's kind of like U.S. Open in golf. You can go qualify, or you don't even have to qualify. Man, you just got to sign
Roll up in here.
Man, you don't have to cook ever a contest in your life, and you go cook the Royal. And, man, you can turn your boxes in against the best out of everybody in the
You
world.
can be a world champion.
And, man, you might walk. Man, you never know. You never know.
Absolutely.
So the Royal really opens it up to everybody, which makes it cool to me.
I love that.
Blended for sure.
I mean, I still get chills thinking about it. You know, like hearing your name on that stage and that walk. You've taken that walk. We've all seen that walk. I mean, thinking about it, I get chills right now because to me, this is why I do this. I love barbecue because it's an escape for me. It kind of gets me out of my head at times. It allows me to perfect something and work on something and be mine. But to be able to have that work and then to be able to come to like the Royal, I hear your name called, that you're putting in the work, you're putting in the time. It's validating and it's exciting, and
man, it's a super special moment. It's a super special moment. And man, if you've never heard your name called at the Royal, man, keep coming, keep going, and when you do, man, that's why we come back. It's right why we come back.
That's it.
Does anybody have any questions? Again, make sure to donate at least $10. OBR, little goes a long way. You're going to be entered into a raffle for a Snake River Farm skull brisket. Everything helps, but we will field questions if anybody has questions. I know Fergie, people have been wanting to ask Fergie how many pair of Vans he has. I know that's been a question.
Who won smoking on the Rio this year?
Man, okay, I'm glad we got our first circle back question of the night. We were going to shut her down. Man, it's the longest show we've ever had, but we had a great question from the crowd over here talking about smoking on the Rio. One of my favorite contests. I hate to get off. No, we ain't going to do that. I love you. I love you. Look, man, we're over 2 hours in, the longest show we've ever had on the Shiggin Fried Show. Fergie, thank you for coming on. Chris Webb, Proud Souls, what you did for us. Smitty, my boy. Bringing it, always bringing it. Man, thank you, Billy. Thank you, Wes. Thank you, boy. I want to get my boy Chicken Fried back up here to close out the show. Get up here, Bill.
Give a big round of applause for Big Purr.
This is the man that makes it happen.
Weekend, baby. Let's get some.
It's all about square wood this weekend, people. You hear me? You hear me? But no, seriously, Bill, get in here. You got any final words? Yeah, Bill's going to come in here. He's going to find a mic. We're going to round this show out. Once again, big thanks to the 6-day Throw Together Proud Souls for sponsoring the spot. 393 through thunderstorms. The weather will not stop us, people. It will not stop us.
Hey, let's give a big round of applause for Philip Breeden over here, LC Barbecue, been the hostess with the hostess. Again, Big Purr, bringing us a West over there. The man West. Come on, get in here, Wes. These guys run an awesome show. Everybody loves watching it. It's not only great information, it's comedic activity, and we all love that. So, guys, thank you for doing what you guys do on the podcast.
Appreciate y'all joining us for sure. And appreciate the live audience. Man, we're still probably, man, I can't even see the back of the room. We're probably 2,000 or 3,000 deep still. They faded out a little bit. You know, what's happening? You can't hear. We got Costa Rica out there. It's definitely in here, people. I feel like, man.
I think there's like 100,000 people here right now.
Yeah, but oh shit, we appreciate y'all. I mean, we love you guys. We love the Shig Nation.
The fire marshal's coming. We got to shut this down. The fire marshal's here.
So many people. Exceeding code.
We didn't get a.
All right, for the 35th week in a row, we've been non-monetized.
No, seriously, thanks everybody. Thanks for the donations. All this is going to go to OBR, and man, we hope everybody gets a square trophy this weekend.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys. Everybody appreciate it.
How about them Chiefs?
All right, I'm going.
This is my first time, honorary time to end the show.